Hello everyone and welcome back to Tullfors and Customsville. Right here we have Customsville in front of you, and we can go a little closer maybe. It's a mess here because I had a little accident while I was painting this room, and well, to show you what's going on, the headlight on this locomotive is fallen off. I have the light here, but I'm missing the turn plate. I haven't found it when I tied it and washed this room either, so I don't know where that has gone to. So I need to get another one, but we'll do that. The floor here is still a little wet because I just washed it and had to do it with scrubbing and pouring a little water over it to dry. But that's no issue really. What is an issue is I think I have a problem because I wanted to have Tullfors moved here. Well, that was the agreement between me and my ex-wife, that we were moving Tullfors and making the Tullfors room into a storage room. I'm not so sure that is going to happen after all. I'll know more during this afternoon. So the next video you might see might be of Tullfors 2.0, but in the same location. It's not just that it saves me a lot of work to dismantle everything, move it, put it up back. But look here, I'm gonna go to the other end, go to the door. In Tullfors 2.0, in Tullfors 1.0, we have two tables at the end with water. See here, this is the gap between my Customsville Western Town and this. I'm standing in the door opening now. I can't have two tables beside each other here, then I won't be able to get in. And also this room is slanting. The floor is slanting a bit more than it does in the Tullfors room now, so it's a little problematic. Also here, if I build the city center the same width with the tables that I have in Tullfors 1.0, then I would just have a small passage to walk here between the western city and the city there. So what I'm thinking, I just need to run it by the ex, but I'm thinking she has two rooms that will be occupied anyway. So if she is okay with it, I can have storage in this room, and I can have Tullfors in the original room, and I think that's going to be okay for her, because the main thing that is important to her is to free up some of the rooms that we are using, that I am using for a lot of storage now, and have that put into one room, not one common room, but one room. To get more room for other storage that we need, and we both need that. It's not just her, but we both need more storage for other things. So I'm figuring if I put shelves in here or if I put shelves in the other room, that shouldn't matter, and I don't think it does to her either. And it's actually it is a little plus side, because I have a lot of tables here that I don't use. I think we have 4 or 5 tables. So what I could do, I could use some of those tables and transfer the Customsville town over to those lower tables. I built it so high so I could easily stand and work on it, but let's face it, this setup is not the best. And I need to cut a lot of plates. I probably might have to cut a lot of plates anyway, but well, it is what it is. But I'm figuring if I could do a little change, then I could make this table a little bit bigger using these tables here from IKEA. This is the table that I built myself, and that can be dismantled and thrown away or something like that, or if we need to use it for something else somewhere, I don't know, but that would give me a little bit more room in the western town, and instead of having a little less than a half plate here, I would have another full plate, and I think I have enough plates for it, really. That's not a big issue, or I can get more plates, because what I like to have here is the reddish brown plates that I have in as the ground of the city anyway. And then I'm figuring I might put that in this corner, and I will have shelves close that can go all the way to the door there, because the shelves aren't wider than that they can go all the way into the corner. Probably, at least I have to check with the lightning switch up there just see if that works. But if not, I can have them at least as close as I have now, and then I can have the western town here. It will go probably, let's just try to do a quick measure. It's 150 now, it's going to be a little bit more. Well, it won't go any further than here, I think. That means I have all this wall to have shelves. I can have shelves on that wall, and I can have shelves on that wall, and that will still leave that water, you see, for access, so we can, if we need to, we can get water down here in the basement. It's hot water, so it's not for everyone, but then that will be free instead of standing the way it does now with the Western City. Well, I can go further. Sorry about all the sounds you hear, that me walking on wet floor. Like you see here, it's a little out from the wall, both because of the outbuilding sort of stuff there, and also because of the crane. But that would take away that matter, and I would have a bigger western town. That's a win for me. I love my western city. I like to make huge western city. If I could, I would make a western city the size of Tullfors, but I don't have the money for that, and frankly, I don't have what it takes in building skills to build all the different buildings either. I mean, you see my bank here. I like the bank. It's not that, but I can't make 1,000 buildings like this. So I think the area I have here is quite okay. Maybe if I can get 20 more centimeters, 30 more centimeters, that would be fantastic. Because that means I can have one more row of buildings. So I can make buildings on the back side of that bank there. And also I can have one row of buildings in the front here. I'm planning to do that anyway. But that would give me a little bit more wiggling room, and quite frankly, that's all I need. And I love to make the Fort Legoredo a little bit. Well, it's not going to take up more ground space, but I want it to be a little bit taller and look a bit more massive. And I have my ideas for that. Also, I'm going to have station building, and well, I talked a lot about what I'm going to have here before, so I'm not going to do that right now. This is the beginning of my saloon, actually. Hello, a little saloon piece. It's I think some of the things I'm going to use for the saloon is actually here, and it's a Lego movie set. So I'm going to take this plane apart and use a lot of the pieces for my saloon. And I think with the shelves here, it's going to be quite a good storage room, and I'll get to store all the things I want to store, and that would mean all my spare Lego, my Warhammer, my fishing equipment, and I think that's going to be okay. I'm just going to take you on a little walk now into the original Tullfors room. Sorry about the mess out here, but here we have the original room. What I still like to do, a lot of these boxes will be gone because they will be on the storage shelves. What I still like to do is I bought legs from IKEA to make this area 5 centimeters shorter. I notice now that that's going to be quite a lot, but I don't care. I think that's going to be better to have the water a little bit down. Maybe we can say that it's low tide, and then I get to have a different area for the water. And what I still like to, I can take this I can take this. I have some. Well, when I take off the legs, I will have spare legs. I have 4, 8, 10 spare legs, which means I can buy more of those spare legs. Those legs, that's not a problem. They're cheap and they are still currently the same size as from IKEA. So I could actually take the plate that I have on the airport, move that over there, so that that plate there gets thrown away because it's unstable, it's bulky, not bulky, but it's wobbly, and it's no good at all. So I can replace that with this plate with legs about the same height as I have on the other one. Then I can have the airport and the spaceport. I can place that airport here, spaceport there. So the spaceport will be on a 1 meter plate and the airport will be on a 120 plate. But I think that will work out well. And well, actually I think this is a 150 table, but yeah, I'll see what I can do. And then I can still do the things I talked about doing in the new town. Here I can make some changes. I might even, if I get to take all the storage boxes out, I might even make a railroad below somehow, but I'll figure that out in the future. But that means it won't be that many changes here as I wanted to, but I was a little excited that I would get a 1 meter extra to have buildings on, but let's face it, if we can get a better town here, that's better. So we'll see what happens. I've ranted on for 12 minutes now, so stay tuned and there'll be another update soon. Bye!